remove the tires and rims. The preferred method of cleaning brakes is to use an enclosed vacuum cleaning system made especially for brake service. Low-pressure wet cleaning systems are also available. If neither is available, brake parts can be cleaned using commercial spray brake cleaners as long as the resulting runoff is captured in a container positioned under the brakes and disposed of properly. Failure to capture the runoff will result in the dust and fibers becoming airborne after the fluid evaporates. This can result in severe respiratory illness or cause cancer. Never use compressed air to blow the dirt and dust off, as airborne dust and asbestos from older cars are an extreme respiratory hazard. Brakes on the same axle are always serviced in pairs. Make sure the parking brake is released if you're working on the rear axle. Then mark the relationship of the rotors to the axle hub or flange so that it can be reinstalled in the same position. If the caliper is seized, it will have to be removed for repair or replacement. To remove the caliper, first disconnect and cap the brake hose from the rear of the caliper. If the caliper is a rear caliper, follow the manufacturer's procedures to remove the parking brake cables and shoes if necessary. Then remove the caliper mounting bolts. Remove the caliper and remove the pads. Inspect the caliper piston seal for leaks. If it is leaking, it will have to be removed for repair or replacement. If the caliper is okay and is going to be reused, hang the caliper from a suspension component with a wire hanger. The brake hoses cannot support the weight of the caliper, so do not let it hang by the hose. With the caliper and pads removed, inspect the brake pad. Of glazing or cracking on the lining surfaces, or a slight blue color that would indicate overheating. Check for fluid contamination from brake fluid or axle lubricant. If any sign of fluid contamination exists, the cause must be repaired before replacing the pads. Fluid-contaminated linings must be replaced. They cannot be cleaned and reused. With the caliper secured or removed, remove the brake rotor and check the mounting of the backing plate, if equipped, to make sure it is secure. Check for any signs of damage and replace it if necessary.